And we are live. Yes, we are live. Live Skywatch tonight. And hopefully the weather will cooperate for the Lyrids meteor shower Tuesday morning. Well, Monday night into Tuesday. We shall see. But the weather for the next few days is not going to be good, so I have to do this tonight. And a matter of fact, I got to work late tomorrow. I just finished wrapping up a show. Tomorrow's a late night, 11, and I'm going bike riding. For sure on Saturday, it's going to be 80 degrees. I don't care if there's a shower in the afternoon. I'm going bike riding. It's going to be 80 degrees. No doubt. I'm going bike riding up on the trails, which are just phenomenal. I was telling that to someone when I went to the store earlier. People don't realize how awesome these trails are up here. And they're beautiful. They're paved. They're just awesome. So I'm looking forward to that on Saturday. And I'm going to
like riding up on the trails.
Mute that. I hate when it does that. That's the tube. Nicholas, it's apple juice night. Only because I can't do it tomorrow night. Because I'm getting up early to go bike riding. And there's no way I'm going to drink apple juice the day before I go bike riding. Tomorrow I don't have shows till 7 o'clock at night, so I'm good. But it's apple juice later. It's apple juice. It is apple juice. You know, I went to the store earlier. And, you know, whenever you tell somebody, are you interested into UFOs? It has to freak them out a little bit, right? But in my case, it's real. You know, that's what I really do. It's just, it goes with the territory. But the one said, yeah, kinda. And the other one said, yeah. So I wrote down the station information for them to check it out. I also wrote down what I do here. So who knows? Maybe they'll pop in. They're probably still working right now, so. It's a 24-hour store. All right, what am I doing here? What am I missing? Oh my gosh. Sometimes it's numbing to see all the stuff. So yeah. The only thing, oh God, Tycho, stay away. Don't be starting with me now, Tycho. Look how beautiful it is tonight. Isn't the sky beautiful tonight?
I'm laying on my bed.
Uh-oh.
He's going there talking to me.
Uh-oh.
And he comes here. I thought I gave him the hot dogs.
You did.
So how come he's
It's called, he ate them.
I still see some in there.
It is beautiful. See, this is the thing. And this is what happened with Mark last night when we were streaming with him. Even though you have those, even here, I can tell. All right, Mom, I'm live. Even here, I can tell when there's high clouds, thin clouds. It almost looks like a haze. Like right now, it is clear, crisp out there. But there is a system on the way. I think it should be clear for the majority of the time I stay up tonight. I have to stay up anyway because the station is live till 1 a.m. Which I better check the station right now. We're good. Anyway, the moon causes so much light pollution. So it's nice now, but you will see it deteriorate as the moon rises. It is so awesome when it's moonless night. It's so dark and you see so many more stars. Now, this isn't like if I was in Arizona where you see so much more because it's the darkest sky, but it's not bad. Now, you could see my gazebo's all lit up. Look at that. I took the tarp off. That's the front of the house. Things are starting to look like spring now. Isn't that nice, the way that looks lit up? Remember, the blue tarp was over that. No, it's not. That's where the cat houses are. So things, I went outside today and I did some weeding out there, and oh my God, there's so much stuff out in the front of the house that has to be cleaned. That's another thing I got to do this weekend. And then I don't want to tilt the camera too much on the side, but it is a gorgeous night out tonight. It is beautiful. Absolutely stunning right now. And I gotta close that door. The dipper looks like it's above. Yeah, it's out of view. I'm gonna have to go outside and raise the camera up because it shouldn't be this low. So I'm gonna put it to the lowest point and then go outside and adjust the tripod. You see that door? I'm right behind that door. That's the door right here. Right there. So you'll see me probably now. Go out there and move the tripod. Because it's too low. See, I'm opening the door and there I am. Oh, Mom, please. Apple juice, apple juice, I need apple juice. Apple juice might not be too cold out there. See the doors putting that light? Alright. No need for a fire. I gotta see what's going on here. Mom! Ma? I'll do it, forget it. Nothing, I got it.
Huh?
I got it. I'm gonna close the door because I'm live.
Got what?
I'm closing the door. I'm live. Closing this door.
Why are you closing?
Because I don't like the noise. I'm live. He's with me. My baby. My vodka. See my baby. Tycho. Okay. All right, we're good. That's locked. Anyway, she's like, I don't want to hear anything. I just want the door closed. Jade's in chat. He knows what this is all about. What I got to go through sometimes. Who knows? He's been here many times and stayed here for weeks. Well, at least a week. Right, Jade? And he'll be here for Pine Bush. He will be here for Pine Bush. Thank God. Because there's a few that helped me so much. He's one of them. Marianne Robb, another one. Anybody who comes here is helpful. They just are. Anyone. It's not like they don't. They all contribute to help me here with everything that goes on. Because there can be quite a few people here. And there could be quite a few people that stay over my house. Jade's been here where there was like 14 people staying over my house. Yes, 14 total with Mom and I. And he can tell you that because I had to set up a 10-man tent in my backyard. But it was so much fun. It was crazy. But it was so much fun with all of our friends together. From all over the country, including the UK and Canada. People travel from all over. And what's up, RW? Hello to you as well. So he knows from being here for Pine Bush what it's like. And the great matter of fact, it was Jade, who is high speed in YouTube chat, that started an international incident, which I'm not going to get into details, but he took pictures of two people that are well known in the UFO community, and I mean at the time very well known. And he took pictures of a prank that was going on in my backyard. And it went international, controversial. It became a big deal, and it happened in my backyard. I was like, oh my God. Right, Jade? He knows. And I won't even reference it because it happened many years ago. And I have the pictures still on my wall, I think. Oh no, I took them down. Oh yes, I took them down. I put them away because it was just too much. So, been there, done that. It's a beautiful night here. You still love that? People don't realize the stuff that goes on here when we have a good time for Pine Bush. You have no idea. It's so cool. And I don't say that. Believe me, he will tell you. He's in YouTube, so if you're not in YouTube chat, you don't see him in chat. But he can tell you how I go crazy and I don't stop. Whether it's in this house or at Pine Bush, I never stop. I'm constantly busy. And when people come over my house, and he knows this rule too, the one rule, don't ask me for anything. This is your house. Do whatever you want. Go, don't ask me to go into the refrigerator. Just do you. And they all do. It's like everybody just does their thing. I mean, I will sometimes, if I have time, make breakfast for everyone. But they know. What's up, Genghis? They know how to make coffee, how to serve themselves. I make everything easy. I buy a lot of stuff that can be made in the toaster. I make it easy. But when it's time to cook, it is definitely my role to cook. And if not, it's Jade in chat. He goes 100% on everything he does except for food. He goes 200%. That's true. I go overboard. When people are here, my guests are treated like royalty. Tycho, I just took you outside. Don't come near me. I literally took him out 15 minutes ago. But he must picked up the scent of an animal out there, and he wants to go out there for curiosity. That's the only reason he's doing this. He is not going out again. No, you're not going out again. I just took you out. No. No, really, you don't understand. I cook for like 20 people when I cook. You have no idea. Matter of fact, when everybody's here for Pine Bush, we'll do a short video, and we'll show you what it's like. We'll show you. Right? Right, Jade? We'll show everybody what it's really like here when Pine Bush UFO conference is going on. Because, well, a lot of the times the people that speak there, some of them stay in my house. Like Travis Walton. Of course, Mark, he's a good friend. He stays over. It's so cool. If aliens land at Bill's house, he's gonna feed them. Oh my gosh. It's true though. But we really have a great time when everybody's here for Pine Bush. And it's gonna happen again the first week of June. So I'm already gotta prepare for that. And matter of fact, I'll show you. You have to know the UFO field. I don't like calling it UAP. I'm still not comfortable with that, but that's the thing now. But this will be the keynote speaker. But the other speakers are great too. Marianne Robb and Dave Rich, UAP PD, retired police officers, doing a presentation on that. Mark D'Antonio, that speaks for itself. Mr. Astronomer, MUFON video photo analyst on TV everywhere. But But this is a familiar face in the UFO field. And some may consider him a controversial figure. But it would be, I'm going to share my screen. And I interviewed him. He's a very nice person. I spoke with him, for a bit, and I interviewed him in Roswell when I was there. Nick Pope. Nick Pope will be at Pine Bush this year, speaking. So it should be really interesting what Nick has to say during his presentation. He does an excellent presentation. And our dear friend, Martin Willis, will be the MC. He's the host of Podcast UFO, which is a huge podcast show related to UAPs, UFOs. Huge. And he's the MC. A matter of fact, I don't know if this is kind of late to call him, but I forgot to call him. I'm not even gonna. I have to call him anyway because they booked his room. He's not gonna. I shouldn't call it this time. It's already late. Oh my God.
Your call has been.
He booked your room for Saturday. Middletown, New York. 15, I shouldn't say 15, 20 minutes from Pine Bush. Oh man, let me call the guy now from the museum, Lance. I've been working with the museum, and Jade knows this too. He's my witness. He's in YouTube chat. He's my witness. The person that ran the UFO conference like 8 years ago, it wasn't good. I took it over about 7 years ago. And it's been running flawlessly since. It does help that we have a community center that's, I would say, recently built within the last 5 years. So it's a beautiful community convention center, community center. So that helps. But there was an issue with the sound system and other things. And I spoke to Lance, who's in charge of the museum in Pine Bush, and I spoke to one of the town officials. I said, listen, because they have their meetings for the town in there. They have events, weddings, all that. I said, you got to do something about this sound system. You got to do something. This isn't going to work. Do you know that they redid the whole thing and made it super easy for people to come in and hook up equipment, like plug and play, literally. Before, you had to open up the closet with all the equipment and figure out how to plug it into it. It was a nightmare. But I did it because I'm good at that. You can't imagine what it looks like in front of me with all the wires. You cannot. So I can figure that out. But the common person, there's no way. There's no way they're going to figure it out. So I said, you got to do this easy. So when people come, they could plug an HDMI device in there or audio ins, audio outs, whatever, to go into the system. The microphones are wireless. They made it so awesome. He said, this is true. It is true. I really, really turned that around with my input. And I don't say that to brag. I just say that because it's the truth. And I don't get paid. I will get paid to pick up Nick Pope at the airport. Watch, he's going to say, what's wrong? If he answers, what's wrong? Oh, what did you say?
Said, what's wrong?
Oh my God, nothing. Question. I sent to Martin a message. Is the hotel in Middletown? That's where it is, right? Yeah. You told me? What's the name? The Holiday Inn or the Marriott?
Hampton Inn.
Hampton. That's nice too. Okay. Just want to know this way I can tell him the details if he gets back to me because I messaged him. I texted him.
Right.
And I told...
Tell him it's not so much a hotel as a camper.
Oh my God.
Just see what he says.
Oh
I
God.
don't even know the guy.
Oh my. You know Martin. He spoke at Pine Bush a year or two ago.
Oh really? Oh yeah. Dude, my life is gas.
I know. But like I told you, I already arranged with Nick Pope to pick him up and all that, so we're good. I think we got all our bases covered for Pine Bush. So don't. And I'm still trying to find somebody local for the event for the day.
Yeah, that would be great. Thank you.
All right, listen. Have a great one. Call me if you need me.
I will. Thanks, dude.
Bye.
Later.
So it's the Hampton Inn. Let me tell Martin. People might think I talk BS, They might say, oh, this guy's full of it. Oh, no, I'm not. I'm really who I say what I do. Oh, for sure. There's no doubt about that. It's like when I met the two guys at the store tonight, and they're working, and they got people there, Whoa, that just freaked me out for a quick second. And I just walk in. Do you guys believe in UFOs? They're probably like, this guy's nuts. And they would be half right. But it's serious. I do run one of the biggest paranormal stations in the world. One. No. He's got to go in the other room. He's going to drive me nuts. I just took him out 20 minutes ago. And yes, I know quite a few people, to say the least. That's what happens when you sit in this chair as a producer for this kind of stuff. And believe me, there's a lot of people that do similar stuff that I do. And know it's the same thing. Because if you become very familiar with the usual names in the field, you come across them. Trust me, it's the ones you see on TV. Let's just say that. It goes around. Everybody at some point or another, you run into them. Or you have them interview with a show, on the network. The hosts interview them. Like tonight, Katie Page, who's awesome. I love her to death. She was on talking about the Rocky Mountain. Oh, God, it's a long name. Rocky Mountain Skinwalker. Oh, jeez, I got to look it up now. Why am I getting that confused? Actually, I have her description. It's easy if I just pull it up. Rocky Mountain Ranch. And you can find out more about it. Rocky Mountain Ranch Research. Try saying that fast. RockyMountainRanchResearch.org is her website. And on YouTube, just look up Rocky Mountain Ranch Research, and you'll find it. She was the guest tonight. She was awesome. She's always awesome. So that's Katie. And that's how it works. Anyway. Oh, let me let him out. Please, let me let him out. Go with mommy. Go ahead. Yankees win again. About time. Go ahead. Go with mommy. Good. He'll drive me nuts. I just took him out. He's picking up the scent of a raccoon or something on the property. And it makes him go nuts. What's going on now, Genghis? Maybe print out a list of your rules and your regulations. There is no rules. The only one rule is serve yourself. Do you in my house. They know that. Jade is in, I don't know if he's still there, but he's in chat in YouTube. He could tell you the deal. And the great thing too is everybody that has ever come here, it's always been peaceful, awesome, no drama. That's better. Now, there have been incidents with Mom and Heidi, my friend from the UK, which I haven't seen in a while. I hope she's okay. Where we're us in the backyard. It was a Sunday night. I'll never forget it. And it's like 12:30. Amanda was there, but she doesn't make a lot of noise. But the two of them, the way they laugh, like a cackle. And it's quiet here. And they're doing this like outside, and I'm like, shh, lower it down. People work tomorrow. So I said, okay, everybody in. in the house and, upset. What's up, Fantasy? So, there are times when interesting things happen. Like, true story. Jade, I don't know if you were here. I think you were. I'm not sure. There were 3 of us sleeping in the 10-man tent that I had put in the backyard. It was myself, my friend Keith, and Eric. But one time, it was funny. It was Keith and I. Eric wasn't in the tent at the time. He was in the house. There was a strong, I won't say severe, a strong thunderstorm. And I have 7 air mattresses, not air beds, air mattresses. The ones that go like 2 feet above the ground. There are beds everywhere in the house. There's like, when there's no room, people sleep everywhere. It's just insane in my house. So it's Keith and I in the tent. And it's starting to storm. And the tent is like blowing upward. I'm like, oh, are we gonna like do Dorothy and like fly? And he's cracking up. Because the lightning is crazy, the wind, branches are falling off the trees and hitting the tent. I'm like, oh my God. And he's just cracking up. Because there was a lightning strike and it was like close and loud. And I went, woo! He says I literally levitated and flew off the air mattress. He was dying. He was hysterical the whole time. So there's those kind of fun times that happen too. Because it was funny. But then, it wasn't. It's a long story. A lot of crazy things. Oh my God. Amanda was here for that. We had to go pick up Travis Walton at the airport. If you ever seen the movie Fire in the Sky, that's who Travis Walton. Oh, what is she doing now? It's gonna drive me nuts. So all kinds of weird things happened. Jade, you were here for that one. It was a Friday, I'll never forget. I think you were here. Peter Robbins comes down my driveway. He's another person well known in the field. And he brushes my lamppost, solar lamppost light planter. And he's freaking out because he had just got that car. So I get my buffer out. And it was just a scuff. I got it out. He's like, oh my God, Bill, thank you. Okay. At the same time, someone backs up my toilet in the house, so I'm flipping out on that. My friend is going up the driveway to go to the store or something. His brake line busts at the top of my driveway. And then Amanda and I are supposed to go get Travis Walton at Newark Airport. We were supposed to leave here at 6:30. His plane is delayed. His flight. We didn't leave here till 9. We didn't pick up Travis and leave the airport till 11:30 that night. It's a 2-hour drive to Pine Bush. So we get to the hotel, which is about 1:30. Guess what happens? We walk up, it's dark. We're like, is it closed? What's going on? So then there's a vestibule area, like a small little area. You were here for that, right? Jade, you were here for that. So there was a phone on the wall. And I say, Amanda, look, there's a phone. She jumps on the phone. It calls somebody upstairs. The person comes down. And I said, we're here to check in Travis Walton. He's speaking at the fair tomorrow. She says, we don't have a room for him. I said, what do you mean you don't have a room for him? He's not here on the list, and we don't have any more rooms. I said, what? Please see if you have at least a room for tonight. So she does. I give her my credit card, take care of him, which I was reimbursed the next day. So Amanda and I are driving back to my house, which is about 45 minutes, side roads, to my house. So we get here about 2:30 in the morning. Remember, I'm sleeping in that 3-man tent out there. It's 40 degrees out. Now, I got to get up at 6:30 in the morning to go to Pine Bush to set up equipment and all that. It's already 3 o'clock in the morning, and I'm freaking out. I'm only going to get 3 hours of sleep. This is not going to be good. I get to go in the tent. One of them is sleeping in the corner, covered in a comforter, nice and warm and snoring. The other one's got like 7 blankets on him in the corner, and he's sleeping. My bed is in the middle. It's a 10-man tent. It's big. There's not a sheet. There's nothing on my bed. So I'm like, So I go back in the house, and they're in there. They're up still. Amanda, my mom, Heidi, and I said, I think I'm going to effing freeze to death out there. They left me no blankets, and they all started cracking up. I'm like, what are you guys laughing at? I'm gonna die out there. And they just went nuts laughing. So I get back in the tent, I get a bunch of blankets. Keith wakes up, and he's laughing, because I told him, dude, I was gonna freeze to death in here, dude. And we just started laughing, and there's so much crazy things that happen here. Those are the stories I can tell. Right, Jade? Jade knows the crazy things that go on here when everybody's here for Pine Bush. I have to warn my neighbors. It's going to be noisy for this week or whatever. It's going to be noisy. And they don't mind, because they know it doesn't ever happen. Except for when I'm in my swimming pool with the music loud. That's different. I like to have my stereo system near my swimming pool. But I face the speakers toward the woods. There's no houses here. It's woods, then a road, then more woods. But other than that, you can't, like, if I play the drums, you can't hear that. But you could hear the bass drum, because that thing is so loud, even though it's an electric set. You hear boom, 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 because hitting the pedals on the tower still makes a lot of noise. But other than that, it's not so bad. That's why you don't see me playing drums at a certain time. Even though it's electric, I might sit up here and go like this, but I'm not going to get down there and hit the pedal. Because it's a double bass, and it's loud. It sounds like somebody banging on the wall. So I don't do that. Out of respect. Even though nobody lives near me, they're like minimum 100 feet that way, 120 feet that way. I don't live near nobody. But I still respect. Don't forget the raccoons underneath the certain person's chair under the house. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And he was bugging out. I remember that. That was funny. That was funny, Jade. Yeah. So we have a good time. That's the main thing. When we have the Pine Bush thing, we definitely have a good time. And like I said, everybody helps each other. Everybody's cool. Okay, so it's kind of weird because we all met the same way you are all in here now, through chat. We've never met before they used to start coming a lot. We never met. We've known each other for years in chat, but we never met. So it's not easy to meet somebody and travel hundreds, if not thousands of miles to get here. Literally. We've never met in person. We've known each other through the chat, but we've never met. This is at the beginning. This is years ago. And it's so cool to meet the people that you know from so many years in that chat room and to hang out with them. And every time it was like we always known each other. There was no uncomfortable vibe going on. It was like, it was awesome. It really is awesome. So, right, Jay? We've never had a negative experience meeting anybody. I mean, I met Jade years now for the first time. I met them all for the first time. Amanda flew from Nova Scotia. Heidi flew from the UK. People travel from all over the country to come here. But we all just instant chemistry because we know each other for so many years chatting. So yeah, it's like that. And we all respect each other. And we may not agree on certain things, but we know how to respect each other. Jade can tell you that. Fantasy says I've been dodging him for 9 years. Jade says, I can't think of any problems we ever had that we couldn't get through it and it was all silly stuff and we laughed about it. I know. Oh, that's got to be the TV. I was like, what is that flash behind me? It's the TV. I was like, whoa, what was that light? Yeah, there's sometimes I know what you're referring to too. I know what you're referring to because you and Keith pulled me to the side that one time. I said, Bill, I remember that conversation. You remember what happened with that. You know. But it all was cool. We worked it out, you know. I know what you're saying, though. I mean, you know, so that it's like anything else. You know, it's like a family. Sometimes there's disagreements. But Jade, never did anybody get loud or yell. I don't ever remember that. Never. I can't ever remember somebody like getting loud and like it was a tense moment. Never. Not that I could remember. No way. Never. I mean, there was one time, I'm not going to say it, we were recording a live show in the backyard for the station. And somebody didn't want to be interviewed or didn't like the way the interview came out, so I scrubbed it out of the show. I edited it out. But that was a little dicey. So there have been like some tense moments, but diffused. Definitely diffused. Oh, what is she bugging out on my mother? What is going on? Huh? I gotta see what she's bugging out. I don't think there's any more jelly. There's cream cheese. Cream cheese. Are you asking for jelly? I'm not gonna scream and yell. All right, forget it. Whatever you're saying, I can't hear you, so it don't matter. She's just bugging out. But yeah, I can't actually wait for this year. There's only going to be a few of us. Jade, Woody and Petita, Mark, and then a couple of friends are coming over just to hang out for the evening, which I won't be here because I got to go pick up Nick Pope at the airport. Which is fine, which is cool, because I get to spend a little time with Nick. Just him and I. Or if Petita wants to take the ride, she's welcome to take the ride with me to pick him up. So, what is that? Oh my gosh, what did I just do? All right, let me put my camera back on. That sounded like Instagram or something. And hello to Deborah. Wow, Deborah, it's been a while. Good to see you checking it out on Facebook. If you've ever talked to the Colonel, please tell him I send my love to him and his family. Yeah, like a real retired colonel. She knows if she's watching. What is that? Oh, hail. I was like, what is that? It was a bad storm somewhere. Anyway, we're good. Oh my God. Oh my God, dude, that's awesome. I'm not going to read what you just wrote in Twitch, but you see what prayer can do? Wow. That's awesome news. That is awesome. No sign of the cancer. Tumor removed. See? Yeah, I'm going to play some music because I'm on YouTube and Facebook. I can't play like regular music yet. Which is, because I did tell, I don't know if they got off of work yet. I don't know if they're tuning in. The two gentlemen that worked at the store and I gave them information. So I don't know if they're still working or whatever. So I'm giving time on YouTube to see if they show up, just to be nice. Give them the opportunity to show up if they do. What is it, Ma? Ma, what did you do? Let him in? Oh, now he's gonna bust my chops. Leave him, leave him. Oh, you see? There you go. Yeah. Did you see what he wrote? I'm playing, though I know you. Oh, I know you're playing. Fantasy, I know that. One day it'll happen. We'll get together and hang out. We will. We'll definitely do that. Like I was telling a person today, because, you know, I do the 360 bike videos now. And he was talking about getting a VR. Then I told him, you know, that my YouTube channel. He goes, "You game? Are you kidding me? I own 245 Xbox One and X games alone. I own about, and they're all scattered next to me. I own about 120 of Xbox 360 games. Do I game? Duh. Actually, there's a little stack of them right here next to me." And then I said, he's talking about the VR. I said, don't get the Quest 3S. Don't do it. Get the Quest 3. Spend the extra money, get the Quest 3 if you're going to get one. Don't. The Quest 2 is just as good. Don't get that S. Big mistake if you get the Quest 3S. It's the cheaper version. Spend a little extra and get the S. I mean, the regular. Just saying. Dude, Battlefield 3. No, all the Battlefields are over there. Plus, I got a bunch. Are you kidding me? You don't understand how many games I have. It's crazy. But tonight's not about games. Tonight's about skywatching. And I've got the motor mount on so I can move the camera around with a joystick inside the house. Isn't that cool? It's a beautiful night, but the moon, it's just a matter of time. Look how nice. That's the front of my house, kinda. Okay, I thought I saw something, but not. It's my wood stove. Now we can go up. See? We can go up. Beautiful night. Stunning. While it lasts. It's actually a pretty good view right there. Let me see. Is that the Dipper? Uh-huh. Yep. That's what it is. Tycho, cut it. There you go. So it's gorgeous out tonight. Isn't it? I mean, for now it's clear, but there is weather heading here to New York, New England by morning. It's supposed to showers tomorrow. Showers on Saturday, but it's going to be 80 degrees. I am going bike riding. Not a shower threat or nothing's going to stop me from going bike riding with 80 degrees on Saturday. Absolutely not. I can't wait to go bike riding on Saturday. 30 miles minimum. Saturday, 30. Easy. All right. So what I'm going to do... Nick, are you still alive in California in chat? What's going on? You're awfully quiet in there. Then again, what time is it? It's not even 8 o'clock in California, so it's like still early for them. Not so much here. Well, yeah, he's still there. He's lurking. Dwayne, how is that? Oh, that is Dwayne. Dwayne, you confuse me when you jump in all these chats. How you doing, Dwayne? And hello to those in TikTok. I see you popping in there, but nobody's saying much in TikTok. But I see you all popping in there. is I have the pop out for everything. There are 6 pop outs. Oh, let's see. It's on my 4th monitor. See, look. There. Oh, no, I'm not sharing my screen. Ellis Army in TikTok. See it? I can see it. Look. See TikTokers? I can see it. So we're on TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Rumble, Trovo, Kick. I think YouTube. Did I say that? We're all over the place. And hello to Hannah. I go solo. Oh, you have a Quest 3 too? See, on my Quest, I bought, the headset for it. Because the one that it comes with, no. The one I have is really cool. And like I said, I'm making bike ride videos 360 for the VR. But like, I'll show you the one I bought. Matter of fact, I have to charge the battery. Because I forgot to charge the battery. So if you have a Quest 3, you know what I'm talking about. The one that it comes with is not great. This one is excellent. Because you see how I have the cable here connected? It has the battery supply in the back, which I do need to charge this one. It just, you pull it out, and I gotta charge it because I forgot to. I have another one. I don't think it's plugged in though. Let's see if this one has a charge. So this is great to have. See? With this, you can use your VR for hours. I'm gonna take it out because these comes with 2 of them with the headset. This is a must-have if you have a Quest 3. This is a must-have. Seriously. This one is really comfortable. The one I bought here, it's really comfortable with the cushion. It fits nice, and like I said, the batteries last long. They do last long. At least this one does, and it comes with 2 of them. So let me shut it off. Okay, let's put that there. But again, making the bike ride videos 360 is cool. And I plan on making one this weekend. I bought that on Amazon. I think it was like $80 or $90 for the headset. But it's worth it. You're video gamed out. Need a new focus point? Well, oh, I just realized something. My models aren't on. What's up with that? I'm gonna start. Yep, the plug came out. All right, let's put the models back. That's when I take these wires out. That's what does it. There we go. And now I gotta shut that other light off. And you can see the models that I built right up there. Okay, that's good. So you see you need a new focus point? That was a focus point to kill the winter months for me. Building those models with lights and everything like that. Big time. There's a lot of work up there. A lot. I mean, I went crazy with the models. And one of my favorites is the original Star Trek Enterprise up there. You can't see it though, because the camera doesn't make it look good. It's got the orange up there. See, it's that one right up there with the orange engines, and it's got the red and green navigation. You can't see it. Oh well. Yeah, I'm done though now for no more model making, because now it's bike riding time, like as much as I possibly humanly can. It kind of stinks that I go by myself, but at the same time it's okay, because I don't have to worry about slowing down for anyone or they have to keep up with me, that kind of deal. But once in a while it would be cool to go bike riding with someone. You know what I mean? I don't have that luxury because there's nobody around here. This place is so boring. For real. It's like I don't even have neighbors. Like, we're all spaced out. It's like, it's not like I can go and visit my neighbor. Right, it's far. It's not like that close. And plus people work. Anyway, I can't wait to. You don't know. I can't wait. I can't wait till Saturday even to go bike riding. Okay, Martin. Okay, thanks. Martin is a really great guy. All right, I'm gonna. Since we're on YouTube and Facebook, I cannot play certain kind of music, even though I want to hear believe it or not, I want to hear a K-pop song. Actually, I want to hear 2 K-pop songs. And I'm blaming Amanda all the way. It's all her fault. She's the one that got me into this music a few days ago. I was like, ooh, I like it. But I have to play my songs that I wrote. Unfortunately, I do this all the time because, like I said, we're on Facebook and YouTube. So I have to play the songs that I wrote the lyrics to, but the AI made the music. Now, it's funny because I might say that way. AI makes the music. But doesn't most music, isn't it created with a machine and it's sampled and it's looped? I mean, is it really that far off from what I'm doing that other artists aren't doing already? And I am writing my own lyrics, at least. At least that. At least I'm putting some effort into it. Not to be too harsh, but that's fact. Oh yeah, summer is the time. And I'm so happy for you, Hawk, because guess what? I bet you're looking forward to hanging out this summer now. You have a lot to live for. You know what I'm saying? And when you have a thing like that, you realize how valuable and precious life is. Seriously. You may have just given me the new focus point I need. But you see, you could pick a hobby, any hobby. Any hobby that you think you would like and try it. You'd be surprised. And yes, like when I was building these models, you do not know what I went through to put the lights in some of these models. It was just crazy. 50 lights. So, oh, Martin. Some of those models have 50, 60 lights in them. I'm trying to see the line. Not yet. Mark, Marianne, and Nick. And you. That was Martin. You can't see the lineup yet. I don't think Pine Bush put it up yet. He's asking. I don't think he put it up yet. I don't know if it's .com. So this is the Pine Bush UFO, the site for the conferences. But I don't think he's made it public yet. I let he gave me the thumbs up. I know way before the public knows, obviously. Because I'm the one who helps put it together. So, coming soon. Oh, there it is. It is up. Or maybe not. June 7th. He doesn't have the speakers yet? Thank you for visiting annual. Okay. Downtown, I know that. To be announced soon. That's for the speaker tent outside. I'm helping him with that now. He's just got the vendor forum up right now. But there is it doesn't have the speakers on it yet. So this will be happening. This is what I've been referring to. Yeah, he hasn't announced it yet. But I have. I have. He hasn't. So that'll be June 7th. Anyway, it's June 7th. As you just seen on the screen, in Pine Bush, New York, which is really technically the town of Crawford, New York, technically. That's where the community center is. Pine Bush Museum is on Main Street in Pine Bush. Anyway, enough of that. I'm playing a couple of my songs right now. You know, Nick, you know, Apple Juice? You know what I'm saying? It's an inside joke. All right. Oh, my dog is going crazy. Let's put this on. See, that one's okay, but I like this other one better.
Turn up the volume, crank up the bass, rockin' to the beat, no time to waste, grooving to the music, bouncing on my feet. Come on, everybody,
what a beautiful night.
Get that groove on, no matter where you be. Shake it anywhere, baby, you and me. Join me on the dance floor, rock it on my feet.
So I wrote the lyrics, Suno made the music.
Under the moonlight. Get that groove on, no matter where you be. Shake it anywhere, baby, you and me. Join me on the dance floor, rock it all night.
Why isn't my joystick moving? I wonder if it went dead. That's not good.
Swaying with my baby, electrostatic in our hair.
I gotta go out and find out what's going on with
the rhythm and beating mood of tones, feeding off your energy, rattling my bones. Cruising down the highway, my baby by my side. Turn up the volume, rocking as we ride. Driving to woofer beats, car seems to be alive. All in sync together, this is how we thrive. As we get home, we turn down the light. You and I together make it through the night. Marvin plays in the room, let's get it on. Music made with each other to the break of dawn. Tingling down my spine, electricity in the air. Swaying with my baby, electrostatic in our hair. Keeping with the rhythm and beating mood of tones, feeding off your energy, rattling my bones.
beautiful night.
Cruising down the highway, my baby by my side. Turn up the volume, rocking as we ride. Driving to Wolfer Beats, car seems to be alive.
And hello to those on TikTok. Let's follow the plane. As high as I can go. It's looking almost straight up now. Yep.
Turn up
Stop it.
the
Stop
volume,
it.
crank up the bass, rocking to the beat.
Enough of that. The plane. Yes, if it's clear, I will stream the meteor, the Lyrid meteor showers Monday night. If it's clear. Hopefully. All right. I'm putting the other version on.
Turn up the volume, crank up the bass, rocking to the beat, no time to waste. Grooving to the music, bouncing on my feet. Come on everybody, get off your seat. Yeah. Get that groove on, no matter where you be. Shake it anywhere, baby, you and me. Join me on the dance floor, rock it all night. Closer to your body, under the moonlight. Tingling down my spine, electricity in the air. Swaying with my baby, electrostatic in our hair. Keeping with the rhythm, in beat and mood of tones. Feeding off your energy, rattling my bones. Cruising down the highway, my baby by my side. Turn up the volume, rocking as we ride. Driving to Wolfer Beats, car seems to be alive. All in sync together, this is how we thrive.
Yeah, that's funny,
As
Bob.
we get home, we turn down the light. You and I together, make it through the
Alexa,
night.
dim living room light.
Marvin plays in the room, let's get it on. Music made with each other to the break of dawn. Tingling down my spine, electricity in the air. Swaying with my baby, electrostatic in our hair. Keeping with the rhythm, in beat and mood of tones. Feeding off your energy, rattling my bones.
I have to say, I do like that song that I created. But then again, everybody likes what they think. Everybody swears that what they make is the best, the greatest. Which I would disagree. It's all about a person's personal opinion on what the style of music they like. What I think sounds good, other people might think is trash. And vice versa. To be fair. But it doesn't matter. It matters if you enjoy it, that's all that matters. If you think it's a classic, great hit, that's all that matters. As long as you enjoy it. Like all this music is on my phone. I ride my bike to this music. So it must be pretty good to me. And And it does get me amped up when I'm not that necessarily, not the one I was just playing. But like the War Drums one, oh, I can't wait to ride my bike doing this one. Oh, there's no doubt. Maybe not that version. Maybe this one. It's gonna be great on the bike. It's gonna be great riding my bike to this.
Thunder roars in the distance, lights appear in the sky. Streaks zigzag above, top guns blazing as they fly. Battle stations for the fleet, defense countermeasures in place. Emotions whirl with apprehension, soon to engage
Apple juice,
face to
Nick.
face.
Apple juice.
Propaganda fills the air, false sense of security. Bluster turned to fluster, tyranny's path to obscurity. Misleading their people, the truth hidden behind the veil. Society begins its uprising. Freedom will prevail. The power of the forces align with fearless allies. Mission to be one. Confidence as they rise. Defeat not an option. The enemy will lie in defeat.
Let's take a look around.
The drums of war begin. The drums of war begin. Thunderous with every
Beat, beat, beat.
a match ignites the tinderbox. Countries gripped in fear. Will this become the next world war?
I'm controlling it with
Borders
this.
soon to disappear. Allies against the evil axis struggle between good and evil, viewed through different lenses in the eyes of the beholder. Once shielded by their sword, proxies begin to fall. Outer defenses penetrated as the forces approach the wall. A last stand drawn in the sand, a message of forewarning. Lay down your arms, this is our final warning. The power of the forces align with fearless allies. Mission to be one.
What a beautiful night.
Confidence as they rise. Defeat not an option. The enemy will lie in defeat. The drums of war begin. Thunder drums of war begin. Thunderous with every beat.
All right, I wrote this next one. I wrote it for exactly what we're doing right now, sky watching. And hello to those on TikTok. I see Trisha and a whole bunch of people popping in there.
As twilight
Brandon.
approaches with
Dempsey Jr.
turn to night. Twinkling
User.
appears slowly above the hints.
This is live from the front of my house right now, the camera.
With each passing moment,
And I wrote this song for Skywatcher.
like years traveled, determining that date. A look through a time machine. How long before we know their fate? The wonders and dreams race against time. The brilliance of light and shooting stars. What lies above and beyond our Earth? Imagining our travels and visits to Mars. How far can
It's
we reach?
Thursday night.
Outstretched hands, there is no limit. Our goals set high. Watching the meteor streak above under the night lit sky. Could there be life out there feeding in the Goldilocks zone? What would an exoplanet be like? Is it similar to our own? galaxies swirl. What is that black hole? The power and beauty of our sun. Northern lights are born in the northern pole.
And what's up, Nancy? I think I seen Ben. All of you on TikTok.
The naked eye can't see. What is that beautiful planet? Which planet is that? What could that be? Pulling all the charts like a captain at sea. Heart pounding within my chest. A new frontier to be explored. Humanity's destiny to begin its quest. Rockets launched upward with a fiery roar. Risks and danger lie in its course. Overcoming all challenges. Atmosphere pierced with all its force.
That's cool, Bob.
Is that a SpaceX rocket or satellite? Feelings of excitement and joy. Lying back and gazing at this beautiful sight. The night lit sky for all to enjoy. Could there be life out there? Feeding in the Goldilocks
Million.
zone. What would an exoplanet be like? Is it similar to our own? Mysteries of the universe. Galaxies swirl. What is that black hole? The power and beauty of our sun. Northern lights are born in the northern pole.
See the lighthouse? That's a 7-foot high lighthouse over there in front of my property. Thanks to Mom. Momzilla. Yeah, so I wrote that for Skywatches. What a beautiful night out there. And it's not even that cold. Alexa, what's the temperature?
Right now, it's 46 degrees Fahrenheit.
It's not bad. 46?
Tonight, expect a low of 30 degrees.
That's cold. Now that's cold. 30 degrees. What? But on Saturday, like I said, I'm going bike riding. It's going to be 80. 80. That's summertime temperatures here. We don't hit that till like, well, I can't say that anymore because it's warmer than normal lately. Usually 80 is sometime maybe second week of June. Because it's cooler up here. This is the Hudson Valley, New York. This isn't New York City. We're higher elevation. It's cooler up here. Catskill Mountains is over there. So 80 degrees is nice. Bike riding time. I can't wait. It's going to be 68 in California. You know what they say. It blanks to be you. Listen, I've been dealing with the cold for like a while, and everybody that lives up here knows exactly what I'm talking about. It's just been cold up here. I don't care. If it's a shower, they say there's a risk of a shower. I don't care. Bring it. I'm going out bike riding at 80 degrees. I'm going bike riding, and I can't wait. And hello to Karen. If I mispronounce your name, you know what, Karen? I'm not going to say your last name, but that has a nice ring to it. Karen and your last name, it matches well. It does. Nice. That's cool. And this, if I'm pronouncing it right. And hello to Linda. And a New Yorker, it's everybody used to bust my chops. Linder, like the ER, not Linda, but Linder. It's it's a New Yorker messing everything up kind of a thing with names and pronunciation. And don't ask me to say ask, because it's tough for me to say the word ask. Stay single, Bill. Dude, I enjoy single life. I do. But at the same time, it would be nice to be, that's not too much information. The freedom of independence is beautiful. But at the same time, it's nice to share with someone else. You know what I'm saying? Loneliness isn't, it's a song. I can't play the song right now because I'm on YouTube and Facebook. But one is the loneliest number. Three Dog Night. You know what I'm saying? Oh, stop it. It's been in the 80s in California, near 90, because I speak to somebody that's in California. He says, yeah, it's going to be near 90 today. What? What? You see, Nick, what's going on? It's like you've got way too much access to your dad's playlist, because you know more old songs for a person who's in college than you should. That means you really do like that music, because you just said Cameo. That's old school. If I was to do a poll with people from your age, and I'm not going to say how old you are, but let's just say from age 21 to 25, which you fall in that category, for the knowledge that you know of the music that I listened to growing up as a kid is incredible. Your knowledge. That's your dad that did that. For sure. What an influence. But let me ask you a question. And this is good. This is a good question for a person of your age and your demographic. Do you appreciate the music of the past like that as much as you enjoy the music of today? Answer that honestly. Now, when I say that, I want you to take in consideration all the different musical styles for that time, the talent it took to play the instruments that these people did, the writing, the composition, the arrangements of the music, because remember, it's done by real instruments other than a keyboard back then, you know. And it depends, because some bands started to use samples of music. Like we all know what happened with Vanilla Ice, Ice Ice Baby. There was a big lawsuit on that, which he lost, because it came from the Queen song with David Bowie, Under Pressure. The old music sounds better than music today. See? And that's an honest answer. That's an honest answer. I respect that. Now, look what happened the other night when I was sitting here and Amanda was on with me and she's saying, Bill, you got to check out K-pop. K-pop? I've heard of it. I thought K-pop was a band. I didn't know it was a movement of music. But I actually like a lot. I mean a lot. It wouldn't be on my phone. I actually like some K-pop music. And I was like surprisingly pleased by it. It's on my phone. If it's on my phone on a playlist, so when I go bike riding, it has to be worth value to me, because it wouldn't be on my phone on a playlist. And matter of fact, when I went to the store earlier, it was playing in my car. Oh, I have it on. I gotta shut off the audio here. I love this. It wouldn't be on my phone if I didn't like it. So I do give all music a chance. That's why I tell people in TikTok, chat, or any chat, when not now because I'm still streaming on Facebook and YouTube, put a song in there. Don't be shy. I might like it. I'm so open-minded when it comes to music. I don't have boundaries whatsoever. I love music. If it's something that I could feel and get into, I'm game. I can't believe I like K-pop. I can't do it. I'm gonna have to get off of YouTube and Facebook. There's a Taylor Swift song that I really like a lot. And it's like, unless you give it a shot and you listen to it and be fair, I guarantee there's a lot of people that they like it, but they wouldn't admit that they do. There's probably quite a bit of people out there that are like that. They heard it, and privately they would never admit that they like it. I'm not worried about that. If I like it, I like it. That's it. Bottom line. Who cares? I mean, I could listen to heavy metal. I could listen to K-pop. I could listen to disco. I could listen to country. I could listen to hip-hop, R&B, you name it. The only thing I don't enjoy too much is opera. That would be the one that would be going too far. I never, ever. And if I took the singing out, I would enjoy it. But then again, there are opera performers that I love, like Pavarotti. What's his name from Spain? Oh my gosh. There are a couple that I will listen to. Placido Domingo or Jose, I can't remember his last name. There are a few, to be fair. There are a couple that I would listen to. But not often. It's not my thing. Like, Fantasy knows this. I love Yanni. What's going on, Astains? I caught that now. Producer Bill, the what? Baba Booey of paranormal podcasting, disguises his rooftop cannon as a chimney to keep all us safe from alien invasion. That is, I installed that myself. I put that in myself. I cut the roof out. I put the whole thing in here with the wood stove. That was risky. And it was inspected by the insurance company and the fire department. They have to come and check it out because you have to put a thing behind it with breather things and venting for the heat on the wall. Oh, they came and inspected it. And they were actually like impressed on how I put that in my house. That I did it. But yeah, it's not on now because it's not that cold in here, but yeah, that thing is awesome actually, that wood stove. It does look like a crazy cannon though. I'm not wearing an Iron Maiden shirt right now. Am I wearing an Iron Maiden cap? I don't even know what cap I'm wearing right now. But are you interested in any country music or like upbeat? It has to be upbeat. Otherwise, it's like it gets me like down. It's weird. If I was in the mood for it, let's just say, if I was hanging out somewhere outdoors, like at a country festival, I'm good with it because it goes with the whole vibe, the whole feel. I'm good with it. I have to be, like anything else, I have to be in the mood. And my mood, when it comes to music, my mood changes rapidly, drastically. It bounces all over the place when it comes to music. It's like 1 minute I could hear this, the other, it's crazy. But that's just the way I am when it comes to music. You know this, a lot of you, that I played this out to so many times. Even when I write music, I try not to write the same type of style. I try to change it up so I'm not stuck in one direction for a genre. I like to change it up. So I can't do that repetitiveness. I don't like it. I mean, I like my Latino music. I love my salsa. I like my Hector Lavoe. Or even Santana, who his brother actually was a big guitarist in the salsa movement back in the day. I'm going back to my songs because soon I'm getting off of YouTube and Facebook because I'm going to play some serious, like regular music. All right, so let's do the one Alien Disclosure since you brought up aliens. Not that version. All lyrics I wrote. They're all mine. Not that one. I'm hitting every one except the one I want to hear. This one. So I wrote this. This is called Alien Disclosure.
Decades of denial, A mission of proof. Top secret clearance, obstructing the truth. How long have they been here? Where do they come from? Is this just conspiracy? Do they think we are dumb? Do we have control over the skies and in the sea? Inside a home, what do you want from me? Alien in appearance, or under a false guise? A message for humanity, or an ominous surprise? The truth is out there, will we ever be told? Government denial, disinformation, behold. Evidence classified, no need for
That was a bug or a bat.
Special access programs block the path to disclosure.
That was a bat, I think, or a bug.
Whistleblowers seek protection under fire and scrutiny. Threats and intimidation, doubts of credibility. Sown by those denying the truth, disinformation campaign, false flag propaganda, attention starts to wane. What will it take for disclosure to occur?
What's up, Cheddar?
A landing at the White House, undeniable truth creates a stir. Declassified documents finally released. The proof is now out there, but will humanity believe? The truth is out there, will we ever be told? Government denial, disinformation, behold. Evidence classified, no need for exposure. Special access programs block the path to disclosure.
Yeah, I live in the Hudson Valley, New York, Cheddar. I get all right. So I gotta put the mic up louder. I live not too far from airport, National Guard base, Stewart Airport. So we get a lot of that traffic. But you can also see if you like, sometimes people like Bob that's in chat right now, we do the flight, what is that? The flight tracker, the 24, whatever it is. I have it. And sometimes when the drones things was going on a few months ago, we were actually tracking to see if we were going to pick up anything other than what was being picked up. But even then, some military craft won't come up anyway. But Flight Radar 24, thank you, Nick. So, oh man, that's nice, Cheddar. I may be going to California in the fall to visit a famous musician who's invited me to stay at his home. Because I'm going to do a documentary on his life. Like, even if it's my own project, I'm definitely going to do the Merle Fankhauser story. Even if I have to put it out privately. But he's invited me. I'm going to go. He wrote the song Wipeout. He is a surfer pioneer. And he lives in, I don't want to say where he lives, but Northern California, let's just say. Near the beach. So I may be going to California in the fall. Good night, Dwayne. We'll see. But yeah, I think there was a bat on the screen. I saw something. It might have been a bug. Because they're starting to come out now. The weather, I see bees now. The bees are out there already. It's like, oh my gosh, here we go. But anyway, so yeah, I might be out that way in the fall. All right, I'm going to get off of YouTube and Facebook very soon. Because I'm in the mood to hear the K-pop, believe it or not. Oh my gosh, what is that? What is that? It's already 11:32. Nothing important. All right, matter of fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the link in YouTube chat for Twitch and for Rumble. Because we're going over. There's Twitch. And I'll put Rumble. And I'll do the same on Facebook in a second. All right, so those are the two links that we're going to stay on. We're on TikTok already. We're staying there. We're staying on Twitch, and we're staying on Rumble, Trovo, Kick. But we're going to get off of Facebook and YouTube. So for those watching on YouTube, we're about to end the stream there. Unfortunately, I have to do it because I can't play certain music there, obviously. We all know that. Even though right now I'm strike free, but we want to keep it that way. All right, so for those on YouTube, have a great rest of your night. And we'll see you maybe Saturday, because I don't think I'm going to be on tomorrow during the night. I'm going bike riding Saturday. There's no doubt I'm going bike riding. Wow, there's 10 people watching on YouTube. I can't say goodbye to YouTube yet. I can't do that. It's not right. There's 10 of you watching. Oh, man. That's not good. I don't want to do that to you guys. I could take a chance, but I know I'm going to get in trouble. Is anybody watching on Facebook? At least I could eliminate that. Let's even check. Keith looks like a cowboy now. No. It looks very quiet on Facebook, so we'll say good night for sure on Facebook. Facebook is now done. All right. I don't know if I should take a chance. Nah, don't do it, right? Yeah, I mean, Cheddar, it's, you know, it's one of those things. At least I can put the links in the chats before I leave there. So if they have Twitch or Rumble, they can go over and switch over. TikTok is different. It's, you have to, a lot of people use it on their phones. Like I have it on my browser, TikTok. But even TikTok right now kind of looks quiet. There was 183 views, but it's quiet now on TikTok. It's late for some, for most. Not from Bill. Bill's still working, technically. I have the station going till 1. Live. Matter of fact, let's check. Clyde Lewis.
I'm Clyde.
There's Clyde. It was playing an AC/DC song. I could get it just for that.
Commentary and all that. 503-225.
So that's live right now on the air, on the station. So I got to stay up anyway till at least 1. Plus, putting all this equipment out there, it's not like I'm just going to take it right in. Plus, I'm still enjoying apple juice. All right, so we're still on YouTube. I don't even want to look at my phone. Leave me alone. It's Hallows Eve. Oh man, this is tough. I still put in the link on in YouTube for the 2 streaming platforms. I think it's in Documents. Hallows Eve. Yep.
They gather in dressed in white. Sam Hain begins to complete. Light dims in the heavenly hearth. Bonfires glow bright with symbolic heat. Sam Hain begins for all to celebrate. The physical and the will to interact. Blessings for the new harvest. Fires to seal their yearly pact. Pumpkins smiling throughout the house, emitting their light in the dark. Spiders bounce on the glittering web. Dogs can be heard as they begin to bark. Shadows in the distance, the source yet unclear. The moon shines brightly, howls in the night. I tremble with fear. Candy awaits in the jack-o'-lanterns. Children all dressed in their Halloween guise. Traditional parties blaring Monster Mash. Everyone dressed in their best disguise. Ghouls and zombies walking through the streets. Superheroes but not skipping a beat. All dressed in their costumes, ringing or knocking. It's time for trick or treat. An old house sits at the end of the road. Creaks can be heard from the rusty gate. The door opens as bats depart. The place seems haunted. Should we investigate? We enter slowly using our backlit phones. As we approach the stairs, a voice screams loudly, "Get out and beware!" Candy's all gone, it's eerily quiet. Music plays from the TV. It's time to make popcorn, but what could that be? The movie just started. It's just the Michael Myers theme. Time to relax and enjoy the night. My favorite movie, Halloween. Candy awaits in the jack-o'-lanterns. Children all dressed in their Halloween guise. Traditional parties blaring Monster Mash. Everyone dressed in their best disguise. Ghouls and zombies walking through the streets. Superheroes but not skipping a beat. All dressed in their costumes, ringing or knocking. It's time for trick or treat.
Yankees won again.
Candy awaits in the jack-o'-lanterns. Children all dressed in their Halloween guise. Traditional parties blaring Monster Mash.
Yeah.
Everyone
I'm looking at the
dressed
highlights.
in their best disguise. Ghouls and zombies walking through the streets. Superheroes but not skipping a beat. All dressed in their costumes, ringing or knocking. It's time for trick or treat.
I still can't get over how when I put the drums to that, how it made that song sound so much better. It's like it's unbelievable actually. Because I know I'm low, Bob. I know I'm low. It has to be low when I'm playing the music loud in my headphones. Otherwise, it feeds back the mic. That's why I lower it. Otherwise, you guys would. I could literally damage people's ears with that. But that song sounded pathetic when I created it. It sounded hollow. But then I said, you know what? If I put drum tracks to it, it'll sound good. And it was true. It sounded better. Because when you hear the original, it's so empty. It's weird. And like I said, we're on YouTube right now. I can't take a chance of playing regular music. We all know why. We'll get hit. Listen to the without the drums.
They gather in the fields, the fall's harvest to complete. Light dims in the heavenly hearth. Bonfires glow bright with symbolic heat. Samhain begins for all to celebrate. The physical and the other world to interact. Blessings for the new harvest, fires to seal their yearly pact. Pumpkins smiling throughout the house, emitting their light in the dark. Spiders bounce on their glittering web.
Boring.
Dogs can be heard as they begin to bark. Shadows in the distance, the source yet unclear. The moon shines brightly, howls in the night, I tremble with fear. Candy awaits in the jack-o'-lanterns. Children all dressed in their Halloween guise.
That's pretty bad. Actually, that's like pathetic. The drums are giving off some feedback. It went off though. It's too bad. Because like I said, there are people tuning into YouTube right now and I don't want to turn it off. But I'm so tempted. I'll do my bike riding song. Why not?
In the midst of the morning dew, daylight appears within the sky. A clearing appears in a path below. A movement blurs the eye as it moves by. The power of the mind as the petals roar. Hands held tight upon the silver bar, reaching new heights as it continues to soar.
Hitting all the gears, struggling through an uphill climb. Pushing all limits, will I make it this time? Reaching
What a
to
beautiful
the
night.
top to start the decline. Cruising to the movement, machine making it mine. Riding it fast, rocking through the tracks, hitting all speeds, never looking back. Pedal to the metal, no limit in sight. Dust clouds left behind, cyclone through the night. Roll, clouds stir, eagles glide above. No regrets, this is what I love. The path reveals a light. My body starts to purge. Energy ignites.
You saw that? Has to be a bug or a leaf. No, there is no leaves. Has to be a bug.
On the clearing path, the rider nears its end. Glimmering light approaches the bend, cutting like a blade into the wind of glory. Cross the finish line in a champion story.
I'm gonna brighten up the camera.
Riding all the gears, struggling through an uphill climb. Pushing all limits, will I make it this time? Reaching to the top to stop the decline. Cruising to the movement, machine making light above. No regrets. This is what I love.
I gotta shut that light, Mom.
Path reveals a light. My body starts to purge.
Okay, I'm old. I'm on YouTube. The only thing I can play is this. Otherwise, we have to get off YouTube, which you do not like. So there's two choices. I can get off of YouTube and listen to regular music, or we stay on YouTube and listen to my annoying songs. That's the choices.
The morning dew, daylight appears within the sky. A clearing appears in a path below. A movement blurs the eye as it moves by. The power of the light as the petals roar. Hands held tight on the silver bar, reaching new heights as it continues to soar. Riding it fast, rocking through the tracks, hitting all speeds, never looking back. Pedal to the metal, no limit in sight. Dust clouds left behind, cyclone through the night. Storm clouds stir, eagles glide above. No regrets, this is what I love. The path reveals a light. My body starts to purge. Energy ignites. We continue to search. Upon the clearing path, the rider nears its end. Glimmering light approaches the bend, cutting like a blade into the wind of glory. Cross the finish line in a champion story. Riding it fast.
Mo's gonna try to. No, we don't. I've been working like all day. Talking is not what I want to do right now. I'm just chilling. You know what I'm saying? Chilling. And enjoying the beautiful night out there. Because it's not going to be nice for the next few days. So this is like it. Maybe, hopefully Monday night it's nice for the meteor shower. Hopefully. Tuesday morning. I don't trust the weather if I checked it now anyway. But we'll see. Momzilla is circulating around the room right now. But yeah, this is beautiful out tonight. Look at that. But it's gonna start brightening up a little bit. The moon, even though it's not that much of a deal, but it's definitely gonna make its presence known. You can see the sky is getting a little brighter over there. See it? I mean, it is stunning out there tonight. It's great that I started using this motor mount like every time I do a Skywatch now. Makes it so much easier. I don't have to go out all the time to move it. Beautiful. And like I said, the only reason I'm on YouTube still is because Fantasy's watching it on his TV. And there are a few people watching on YouTube right now. And I don't want to shut it down. I shut down Facebook. But it's approaching midnight now. Let me see. How many people are actually watching on YouTube? Like 10? me see. Like I said, I don't like to do that. There are 8 watching on YouTube, including a mole and you. So that's 2 that we know of. Me is 3, because I actually have it open. Actually, I do not. So it's actually 6 others. I'm about to go to bed. You have to get up early. So there are other people watching right now, like 6 on YouTube. So it's like I would cut them off too. Though we're on Twitch, we're on Trovo, and Kick, and TikTok, and Rumble. So it's not like we're not everywhere else. But I understand what Fantasy's saying about the TV. So I'm going to put these links in YouTube again. Because I do have to make the move. So I'm putting the links to Twitch and Rumble in YouTube chat. Because I want to chill. And I don't want to hear my songs. I don't. I can't even open up that link. Oh, if that's mine. What is that? What is that? Is that the correct link? Is that the actual? It doesn't look like that on mine. That's weird. I was looking at the Rumble link. It's weird. The attachment doesn't look that way. Anyway, I'm going to stay on TikTok. We're going to say goodnight to those on YouTube. Though I don't want to. But I can't play no music. So, Fantasy, have a great one. I'll talk to you soon. For those on YouTube, we are on Twitch. I'll even put TikTok. I don't know how that works, though. Do you know what's crazy? Okay. It's not. So on TikTok, you can go look up this on TikTok. And you can see me there. Just search that. And you'll find me on TikTok. There are some Lex. I see a few people popping in TikTok right now. But that's where, if you search that, that's where I'm on TikTok. For those in YouTube. Because we're saying goodnight to YouTube. Like right now. So again, we're on Twitch, Rumble, TikTok, Trovo, Kick. Yeah. And the links, a couple of the links are in YouTube chat right now. So we're saying goodbye. And I apologize to those watching on YouTube, but I can't play regular music here. I'll get copyrighted. It is what it is. So that means goodbye. I'm doing a couple of K-pop songs when I come back, by the way. Once we're off YouTube, sorry, but I'm doing a couple of K-pops. All right, for those on YouTube, have a great night. Be well, be blessed, be safe. And hope to see all of you that are hanging out behind the scenes in the near-term future. Till then, like I said, be well, be blessed, be safe. And you all have a great night, morning, whatever it is. So, that's it for YouTube right now. All right, YouTube is done. Let me get rid of the pop-out chat.